It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching Caden Ellis, owner of a productive season that's now up to 70 tackles. It's the Falcons and the Commanders, all that and more.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Hi again, everybody. Brock Ewart and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good. Both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this, because after the game, you know they love to meet up in midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other, he's going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB on the other side.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go? You end up just short on that 3rd down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Shotgun snap. We give to Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Robinson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice weeks.
What's up, Daniel? Happy Saturday, buddy. Good to see you, man.
That crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
He'll get this one to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Come on, set! Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. Got his target, Zacchaeus. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Again, Daniels to the air. Touchdown, Washington! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. It's all lined up. Cyber now ready to send this flying. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
1st down throw for Cousins. Finds his man over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Robinson. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on third, Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the give, here's Robinson. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here's Cousins now. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Atlanta! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Daniels off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
They'll run it with Bijan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Cousins. Brought in right side.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Handoff now to Robinson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got first down from the 31. Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the 25 on second down. That one's complete to London. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Personal foul.
That one right down the middle.
Defense.
And the Falcons double their lead to 14. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels.
Simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and the Falcons will have a first. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air, Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Finds him on the crossing route. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
This throw is cut. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now we're on with Robinson. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. But new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30.
Let's go now. Unlock line. Smash, smash.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. A touchdown there for Alvin Kamara. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Former #1 overall pick Joe Burrow with a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Bryce Young with a touchdown pass. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half. And that opposing defense had better come up with a scheme for slowing him down. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead.
Ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing now, Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Come on.
Daniels on first down. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Ready?
An option give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. Here's a counter give to Rob. 6-yard pickup. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
A run here with Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, we're good.
Out of the gun, Cousins. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it up. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Spins out of one stop. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense.
19,
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump. Here we go. Set. Go.
Takes off right out of the read option. A pitch here to Eckler. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Ready? Check. Panther.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it? Hey, hey.
Play fake here, Daniels. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Daniels. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing his Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
It's caught, Eckler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Reload.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Come on, set. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Broke through the tackle. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, receiver.
Staying with Robinson. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense up to the left, running for it. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Set up.
Now to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going.
Let's go now.
You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Let's go. Ready?
Desperation time here on fourth. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in is touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's going to go down, but a solid run there that pushes them to the 14. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for Robinson. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from D.C.